well, the last time that we met, we were in a tent outside.
Yes.
What can you tell me? I mean, I see that we're in a building. What can you tell me about that?
Well, we had the fire. We were out in the tent for a while, and it took a few months, but in September we were able to move back into our new building, which is beautiful, and God totally blessed us with the workers that, they did an awesome job. It took a little longer than we wanted, but we're back in the building now, and, now we can just keep moving forward.
Is it the same building?
Same building, just same outer walls, but the inside was completely tore out and back in, so new walls on the inside.
Good deal. Well, it seems like nothing could keep you guys out of this building.
Nope, I'm not going to say there weren't times when we weren't discouraged, especially Pastor B and I, just knowing that we've had to work really hard to get to where we were before the fire, and then, having to deal with the fire, and there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that nobody even knows about, dealing with the insurance companies and, the financing and whatnot. So it was a lot of work, but God called us to it, and He brought us through every trial, so we know that this is what we're supposed to be doing. Cornerstone's supposed to be here, and we're just going to take it day by day and keep pushing forward as God's calling us to do.
Right. Allison, tell me about being a missionary. What is that like?
It was fun. I mean, we went to Haiti, and I don't know really.
What called you to be a missionary?
It's something completely out of my comfort zone, and I felt that it's something that God was just telling me that I needed to be pushed out. I needed to be, just thrown into something that's not typically me. And so I can see that, see a different side of the world.
Cool. Jenny, same question. What was it like to be a missionary?
I think it's funny that you call us missionaries because we went on one trip, but in thinking about it, we are all really missionaries, and we had the opportunity to go to a completely different country to serve, and I think we kind of are realizing, and actually I had read a quote where the quote was, I don't remember exactly what it said, but was basically talking about that maybe God took us through the first journey to bring us to the second journey. And that's sort of, I think, where I am, is we had this amazing experience in Haiti, just ministering to these people and helping these people who are so desperate for anything, and they're just suffering, and they're just amazing people. And we had this opportunity to experience that, but now we get to bring that love back here. And hopefully God can keep using us in the mission field here at home, to where we can serve our community here and serve our church here, and not sit back and not get back in that comfort zone, not climb back in the box and just do nothing, but keep moving forward.
Very cool. Allison, Haiti is a third world country.
It's actually a fourth
world.
Fourth world, actually. Wow. Fourth world country. By comparison, what is Haiti like to,
There really
U.S.?
isn't. There's really not. I mean, even driving, they don't have laws. They don't have speed limits. They really don't have traffic lights for the most part. I mean,
they do, but they don't use them.
Right. It's not anything like here.
It's really hard to. I remember the first day we got there, I was talking to BJ on the phone, and he wanted me to kind of describe to him the airport, and I'm like, I really have, it's so hard to explain to somebody or to describe to somebody that hasn't been through it, because it is so completely different than anything I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Right.
So completely different.
And that's just the airport. So,
yeah, that's the airport.
So imagine us getting out of the airport was...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the only thing I could imagine is driving through the worst areas of a big city, seeing the rundown houses. I think, that's got to be somewhere by
There really wasn't a lot of nice houses. I mean, pretty much all of them were run down or hurt in the earthquake or...
How much was hurt in the earthquake that you guys saw?
It was hard to tell. And that's one of the things I keep saying is it was hard to tell what was damaged in the earthquake and what was just from poverty. It was... I mean, obviously there were things, rubble and all that you could see.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But then there was the people that you just didn't know if they were poor or if they, lost everything because of the earthquake.
It was hard. It was a crazy experience, and it just gives I can't even, it's just so hard to describe, like, what you saw, and it's still, even being back for a week, still completely surreal. The full experience almost feels like I was not actually there participating, that I was just watching, like you're watching on a television screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's so surreal.
Was it worth it, Allison?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It was 100% worth it. I was so happy by the second day after I fell down the mountain. I was happy that I was given this experience, that I was given the chance to do this. And I think everybody should. I think everybody should be able to do that.
Are you guys going again?
We're planning on it. Obviously, it costs money. So that is something that we would love to be able to go in either December or March again, but it's going to depend on, what God provides for us. If He really wants us to go, then He's going to open every necessary door for us to be able to get there, and we'd love to take more people.
Oh yeah.
It'll be easier for people now that we've been there, and we can show them pictures and tell them stories, and we were completely safe the entire time we were there. We were surrounded by our team and our translators who, their goal is to keep us safe. And they did an amazing job at doing that. I never, ever, not one time felt that I was in danger and I think that's everyone's biggest fear, aside from bugs. But I don't want to see too many bugs.
No, there weren't very many bugs there either.
So hopefully when we're able to go back, we can take a bigger team and more people can experience such an amazing thing, It's not even my child.
All right, well, I appreciate your time, and thank you so much for going over to Haiti and bringing back the information for us.
We'll have more information at our presentation.
Yes.
Right, next week,
Pictures,
next Sunday,
Next Sunday.
when this airs, it's going to be that night.
Yes. We will have video clips, pictures, stories to share, and hopefully at that point people can really kind of grasp our whole experience.
Good.
So.
Great. Well, thank you.
Good game.